You guys?
Good, good. We saw before practice, or at the very start, there was some kind of thing going over there. It looked like a competition. You guys were celebrating. What was that?
It's just something to get the energy going early at practice. A little one-on-one competition. We knew who our opponent was, the guy that we was lining up across from our team meeting this morning. So just a little something to start practice off with, some high energy and great competition to start it off. So
was it like an Oklahoma drill or something?
It wasn't necessarily Oklahoma drill. It's just more so kind of head-to-head battle, like push across the line. Something light just to get the energy going. Nothing too crazy on the body. So.
Did you get to participate in it?
Oh yeah, me and TJ went. So
who won yours?
I'll give it to him. TJ got me. TJ got me. I hate saying it, but TJ got me. So.
As far as the structure of practices, noticed some longer periods. Obviously, the pace is a lot slower compared to what it was before. I mean, how are you guys adapting to that?
I think we're adapting well. It's an NFL style offense, so they huddle up before every play. That gives the defense a little time to catch their breath. So for the defense, it's max out every play because you got that 6-7 seconds right in between each play to catch your breath, realign, and go from there. So I think we're adapting really well, both sides of the ball. Longer periods, shorter periods. I think everybody's just out here playing football, and we're not really looking at how long the periods are. So.
Especially like a good day for the defense.
Yeah, really good day. We had a couple of takeaways. I think it was 4 on the day, and then we just played with great energy, and that's all we could ask coming out here today is just play your heart out, play 100%, and just have great energy. So.
Without going into too much detail, Coach Foster said that Coach Malo is pretty much doing something similar to last year. What do you see similar? What do you see different?
Yeah, pretty much similar, like you said. Different couple terminology changes here and there, whether it's in coverage or down, talking to the D line. But mainly everything is very similar to last year. So let's change this terminology.
Go ahead.
Is it safe to assume that you and Femi are kind of like leaders in the linebacker room?
Yeah.
There, or who else is kind of?
I think there's 3 of us that take that role as Ale, Femi, and me. Just kind of with the defense and then with the linebackers and then just going over to the leaders of the defense. You throw Jay in there, Keanu, Devin Kirkwood, so those are kind of our defensive leaders. But in our linebacker room, that is for sure is me, Femi, and Ale as far as just we're the older guys, so we that's just the role we grew into. So.
How nice is it, following up, how nice is it to have Ale back?
Oh, it's amazing. Me and him watching film every day together and make sure we get on the same page, make sure he gets on the same page as us. He's been out for, 2 years? You know what I'm saying? So he got to get back in that football mind, and I just love watching film and just learning with him. So
you guys
are going to be amazing.
Sorry to be interrupted.
No, you're good.
You guys were so good at putting pressure on the quarterback last year. Obviously, you're losing some guys who are great at that. How do you feel like you guys are going to be able to do this year in that department?
Coach Malloy got a great scheme, so we're going to leave the scheme to him, and we just got to come out there and go 100% each play. I think that's what the guys did last year with the Twins and Latu, and we got the room to do it this year. We're going to go get a couple guys if we need them, or scheme it up like Coach Malloy says, and pass rush is pass rush. As long as technique is right, we should be able to get home. So.
How's that been working with Ikaika now this year?
Yeah.
Especially, with him being the defensive coordinator, obviously his duties are split up a little bit. So when he's not working with you guys, how's that been going?
It's amazing. We have Coach Scotty White, from San Jose. He back over here, back at LBU. So we have him in the room, and we have Coach Gulliver. So just the knowledge is the same. Everything that they're getting told is coming from Coach Malloy, and then they're adding their extra what they see onto it. So it's just great to learn from so many eyes and just different perspectives, and then also your own, because you're on the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great learning opportunity. The room is great, great energy. So it's a lot like last year.
You may have talked about this the day Coach Foster met with the media, but your decision to come back,
yes,
what
sir.
went into that, and how big of it was having Coach Foster?
Coach Foster did have a big role, but after the season, Coach Norton and I talked, and we just thought it was smart for what I needed to improve on to come back one more year and put that on film and show that I can do that. And so, the decision was pretty easy after talking to my parents and Coach Foss at the time, and then Coach Norton and Coach Malloy were kind of all in conversation. Just thought it was best to come back and improve and put on film what I know I can put on film. So.
How do you feel about having names on the jerseys?
I like it. like Coach Foster gives you guys an opportunity to know who we are, but then it also just gives everybody on the sideline, right? You got parents, you got family members that are here to watch. They can find who they're here to watch easier, not just looking at a number. We got 2 zeros, 2 20s, 2 23s, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice though. Like, lets us know who's who. So it's a good change.
Have you noticed more people watching, or you don't even pay attention? To that
hardly pay attention to it. After practice, I did notice that we did have a lot of people here. But during practice, just kind of tuned into practice. And so after practice, though, it was nice to see how many people, former players and alum, come back and just show their support for the program. So it means a lot.
With new terminology, installs and all that, it also seems like there's a lot of time in between like plays and during the live periods. Does that help out just to try to understand what's going on? Yeah,
in between the plays, like if we had a confusion on the last play, we kind of turn around to the safeties being like, hey, we should have went this, or we should have went that, this call, this terminology. So it just kind of gives us a second to get back on the same page. We get the play call. All right, hey, if they come out in this, we're doing this. If they come out in this, we're doing this. It just gives us a second to get our pre-snap keys in and our pre-snap just awareness of where everybody's at. So
yeah, we even saw Justin Martin call a timeout.
Yeah,
during that was kind of new.
That is a new one. I didn't see that, but so that's funny you said that. I'm gonna have to give him some trouble about that one. So. Perfect. Thank you guys. Have a great one.